What's going on, guys? This is John Zakari, and as the year comes to a close, everyone is talking about what they thought were the best games of 2015. And there's one title that I feel is too often being left out of these conversations. Xenoblade Chronicles X is a title that I think is really being lost in the shuffle, probably because it's a huge, long RPG that released in much of the world at the end of the year. So many have probably either not played it yet, or haven't played much of it. So why do I think this Wii U exclusive JRPG belongs in the discussion with titles like Fallout 4, Witcher 3, and Bloodborne? Well, let's talk about it. First off, let's talk about gameplay. The systems of RPGs are probably the most experimented with in all game genres, and thus, I think we see some of the most diversity in this genre, from the classic turn-based style games like Chrono Trigger, to action RPGs like Witcher 3, and MMOs like World of Warcraft. All of these styles have their pros and cons, but all work well within their respective games. In my opinion, Xenoblade Chronicles X has taken the perfect combination of fast-paced action RPG combat and the tactical JRPG approach. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever felt more engrossed and engaged in a combat system than I have in this game. Especially in big battles, the feeling you get when you perfectly time attacks to combo with others in your party is just something you can't get anywhere else. And not only are these systems awesome, but the game does a great job of keeping them fresh. After about 25 hours or so, you get your hands on a Skell. These mechs were a huge selling point of the promotional material and trailers for the game, and damn do they deliver. After trying to avoid some of the enormous monsters that inhabit this world, now you're equipped to handle them, and boy does killing stuff in a Skell feel satisfying. I wish more games had the balls to do something like this, as RPGs can often get tiresome as you repeat the same actions over and over, but getting your Skell totally changes up the gameplay.
Get out of here!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Fire Carnival!
Oh, no, you don't. Sidewinder!
Upper hand.
Dinner is served.
The world of Mira is just as big as the Titans who inhabit it, made up of 5 distinct continents that vary in terrain as well as the creatures they house. The world is beautiful, and I'm still pretty stunned that this is all running smoothly on the Wii U. Sure, there are some technical shortcomings that accompany this massive title on Nintendo's little box, like the game only runs at 720p 30, and there is a lot of pop-in when you're running around the environments. But none of these really take away from the experience or the fantastic overall design of the game. In my opinion, the story of this game isn't much to write home about. Earth has been destroyed and you're part of an escape shuttle that crash-landed on Mira. The people of Earth have started a new settlement called New Los Angeles, and while searching for other survivors, they find your character who, big surprise, has lost his memory. The story takes a few surprising twists along the way, but doesn't do much to keep you interested throughout. In my opinion though, an RPG is more about the characters, as engaging, lovable characters are key to promoting your own personal story that you write along the way. And Xenoblade has quite the cast, ranging from the bubbly and goofy to the honorable and duty-bound. With so many characters to choose from, deciding who's going to accompany you through most of your journey is a difficult task that will change a good amount of your experience. If there's one area that I felt this game fell short with, it's the multiplayer. It's clunkily put together, with you automatically joining a small squad that works to complete objectives in single player that unlocks timed missions that can be completed cooperatively. It's a lot to ask of people looking for a quick public game, and I even had trouble getting public groups to form even during the game's launch weekend. And with the hoops you have to jump through, these multiplayer missions just made me wish I was back in the single-player campaign. I could see it being fun for a bit with a group of dedicated friends, but there isn't much there. Fortunately, these missions can be tackled with your AI party, allowing you to experience everything the game has to offer as a solo player. So yeah, this game is packed with content, with completionists easily clocking in around 100 hours. And it feels completely different from anything else I've played this year. Even if the term RPG scares you off, the combat and open world factor may hook you in a way other RPGs couldn't. The game deserves way more praise, as this team seems to have pushed the Wii U to its breaking point, and as a result has gotten one of the biggest and, dare I say, best Wii U titles to date. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Let me know how you think Xenoblade Chronicles X stacks up to the other major game releases this year in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel now, and you can say you were a subscriber before it was cool. As always, I'm John Zakari, and thanks for watching.